video, but I noticed this giant disgusting red wire everywhere in the thing, and it scared me a little bit. And then if you look at the agents, like, there used to look there was like 5 little like red rectangles there. Those are normally like depending on like the color of this, like, and so I completed all of them, but now they're red. I'm not sure what it is. And then when I went to Midas's room, the frick! Did you see this? I legit. Wait, it's even there in the cutscene. Look at the cutscene. You get to see more of it, but like, gee. Also, the coherency of this makes no sense. I just realized that it doesn't make any sense. But like, what? No, what is this? I think it has to do with the Doomsday event, which is theorized to be legitimately just giant things. There's a desk there now, like giant things like giant missiles. There's a desk here now in the middle. I wonder if this still calls Peely, or did he kill Peely now? Nope, Peely's okay. Jeez. Okay. Also, alright, we're gonna see if anything else has changed, because I'm kind of scared of all, not scared, but I'm kind of curious more or less about what happened. Ooh, I didn't realize that. That made me kind of angry. You know, pulling the pin doesn't, you know, blow it up, you know, like taking off the little thingy, that will blow it up. But TNT's room, I actually didn't look around. Yeah, look at that. There's like parts for. Is that the guided missile? That's the guided missile. Do you see that? That's a guided missile. Do you see that on the bottom where it says more info and back? That's a guided missile. That's what the guided missile looked like. Oh, that's like the missile in the guided, like, rocket launcher or whatever. Oh, heck no. We didn't get that back, are we? At least put in creative. Whoa! The hell? Okay. So I didn't look at this cutscene yet, so yeah, when you click on it every day you log on it has to reset all the cutscenes. What if Ollie is secretly the one that's gonna kill everyone? I don't know. Ollie is like something that scares me a little bit. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna kill everyone. Everything seems to be just about the same unless I missed it. Besides that crystal, unless I missed it. Yeah, I probably missed it. Board game. There's the star. So, something interesting is that every room has 2 interactables besides Midas's. This one has a lot more interactables. Has this one, and then it used to be just like the pipe, but now there's like a pipe. There's a combination. Is it combination? You put in the combo. Oh, wait, let me reset the room. Hold up, this must be a combination of some sort. What is a combination? Oh, so let me change the music real quick, something more fitting for what we're doing. So I went to listen to something different. I've been listening to the same music for so damn long. Not this one, no, I haven't listened to this one. Right. Look at this. This could be a possible combination to get something secret. Maybe there's a secret in each room. Because there's the Peely. Peely seems to make a cameo in I gotta write these down. I feel like this stuff is like, so like this one and this one, both have a Peely cameo. This one has a picture of Peely as like a juice from season 9. And this 2, and this 5. So perhaps it could be 295, let me name one more number. I guess 1? 2, 1, 2, 2, 3. And then this would just be 1. Maybe? That was a huge stretch. I was just trying to think. That has to be a combination or something. That, or not, or I'm just crazy, you know, that was true. This, I'm not sure. Maybe this has to do something with it, with 3 dials. Maybe we have to put them in a specific order. Like almost a couple times. I don't want to blow up yet, so I'm gonna leave it. Let's see. Nope, nothing new for Meow Schools. Wait, oh. Peely. What was that? That sounded like the cube. The heck? Okay, I'm uncovering stuff. I'm uncovering a lot of stuff. Alright, so next time I'm just gonna start. Oh, there has to be a Peely cameo in each one. I have to find all of them. I don't know. There has to be. So we know there's a Peely cameo. One more. I think maybe that's just it. Maybe that's the phone call. Oh. So that thing there can light up. That one there can light up. Ooh, we're finding stuff. Oh wait, it's a code. Look. And then when you click on this one, it deactivates those 2. It's another code. Why? I'm not sure. So what do I know so far? So you can interact with these stars here. Wait, no, that one's glowing. See that, like in between these 2, there's like that one diagonal from the other sword. That's that star lights up. Should I select it? No. That's weird. Okay. I did check if something for Midas. Okay. My cat's taking a liking to standing on top of my PlayStation. Wiggles! Hey! Hey, get off my PlayStation, man. He's gonna break it. I doubt it's meant to hold, like, cats. Ugh. Yep, there you go. All I had to do was stand up and it scared him. Right. Seems like the ranch appeared. I'm pretty sure this table wasn't here before. Prove me wrong. Pro. I genuinely feel like that's different. I do know one thing is that there isn't just one Peely. I think that's something that I don't think is obvious. I feel like it isn't obvious, but there isn't just one Peely in this story. Like there's multiple. And another interesting thing is that I think that's something I wanted to point out. Is I think there's multiple Peelys because when there was a loading screen of Peely and it was like a billion of them. They were like throwing. I think they were sacrificing one to a volcano or something. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, I mean, but in this universe, what if there is multiple instances? This is, remember, a different universe Fortnite, where different things happened in between the different times. Like, maybe, I think this goes up to, in my opinion, I feel like this goes up to right before Season 8. Like, I'm thinking, like, season, like, maybe, like, I guess season, like, 2, yeah. That would make sense. Look, there's even these gross wires. They're, like, oddly pulsating. Ew, it's really gross. Let's go into a solo. Let's go to agency. So that's all the stuff I could figure out that was different. With like, there's like these giant, gross, pulsating things with gold on them. I just realized the gold. Remember, gold is Midas. Midas is gold. Also, really cool loading screen, but see here, there's like so I was just checking comments. So interesting. Also, I don't like look at this thing. It's kind of gross, especially like the two planets opening up to an eye. That just looks gross. So do the minecarts, roller coasters. Sorry. Gross with the teeth on them. I'm gonna go to agency, on top of me probably freaking out about how scared I'm gonna be, because, you know, it's about as bad as, Pleasant over there, because, you know, there's just a mob of people trying to get the drum gun, and I'm just here to kind of theory crack it. Look at what I can find, because most of the stuff isn't always in, like, playgrounds, so you kind of have to go to here to kind of look at things. I already see stuff in the water. There's some stuff I want to look at. Besides, like, these wires. I want to, like, besides the wires, I want to see if the wires are... Is it? No, don't tell me there's going to be Kevin Cube again. I mean, not Kevin Cube, Kevin the Cube, or whatever the hell. Kevin. The giant purple cube from season 5. Don't. So I haven't played like an actual Fortnite game in a while since like the one stream. Yeah, something like that. I am stupid. Ooh, I just wanted to do one of the server. How did you not see me? I had every right to be saw there. To be seen. Sawed? Seen. He should have saw me. Like, I was like right here, and then he just came out like, uh-oh. I actually thought I was gonna die. I guess seen, that's the word. Why would you put a turret in this one room? Alright, sorry, I should be like out there trying to look for stuff, but I can't when there's like stuff. I'll distract you for a little bit. Seriously, the cat's over me, is it? Wiggles! Off the PlayStation, dude. Not cool. Sneaky, sneak, sneaky, snook, sneaky, snook, sneaky, sneaky, snook. Okay. Hello. Oh. I effectively went nowhere, didn't I? Dude, that guy does not stop shooting me down. Just trying to like theory over here. I'm trying to be game theory. I want to be game theory. Dead. Oh, I helped him indirectly. I hate when you accidentally help somebody indirectly in the game and you actually help people. I genuinely don't really care about this stuff. Besides that, I care about that. Yep, definitely care about that. Alright, I don't want to mess with around for too long, so I'm just gonna right here and wait for some idiot to come in and I can kill them. I really should genuinely look around though, because this place is scary. I don't like this place, like at all. Oh, I'm gonna hide under this thing. Oh, I'm so scared. There's even a dude freaking opening fire on this place for ages now. Okay. I'm like... Okay, I want to see what's in the water over here. Oh, okay. It's not what I thought. That was a cool animation they added there. I don't think that was in the game prior. Cat, off the PlayStation, dude. Not cool. I don't get the point why my cat does this. First it was the table, and then when he finally learned not to sit on the table, now he sits on the freaking PlayStation. And I don't want it to break. Flopper, okay. Hey! Oh, thing. Okay. Alright, so as soon as there, I'm just gonna play with the rest of this match. I feel like I'm doing quite well off right now. So. I mean, what's the point of just throwing it away? Alright, I didn't see anything really, so we can kind of mark that place off the list of obvious places that would be different. The shark might be something, because it turns out that, I don't think people realize this, but the shark is a ghost territory now, which means that, you know, it isn't all shadow, because at first I thought, oh yeah, everyone's shadow, because, you know, that seems like that's what happened, but it turns out that everything was shadow up until they changed it with the shark, trying to balance it out, kind of. So is it just like everyone around the outside the map coming to one center to kill one guy? I think, though, that makes sense, right? Dude, there's some level, like, 250. The heck? I feel like that downtime is, like, an early scheduled next season, but I'm not sure why. Yeah, there's downtime tonight. It's actually really close, it's not too far away. It's like 2 o'clock, actually. That's really far away now that I think about it. But it's like 2 o'clock. I mean, so whatever. That's a llama. How could you miss a llama, dude? Come on. Perhaps the guy that was here was running away from someone. In that case, I should be careful. Oh, that's at me. Knew it. 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 Look at XP shakedown opponent is just chilling at the bottom of my screen. Okay. That's gone. I want to collect all of this stuff first before I get to building. Just in case I need to build a lot. Dude, I might be kind of good at building right now, which, I mean, isn't that great, seeing as that I still kind of accidentally triangle myself in places. But, like, I know this is probably a really bad idea, because I did it last time, and you know what happened last time if you saw the last stream. Oh boy. I bet the other guy is just like chilling at the bottom, just like, what? Where you at, boy? Oh my god, I just realized how sweaty this looks. I've become what I despise. Sweats. Oh god, I should not be peeking my head. Yeah, if you do this, you can, like, see, I was hoping you can do the same thing. Well, actually, if I do, like, this. Just to see the slats. I put a lot of trust into myself there to press that button. I don't know who was shooting at me, but I think they, like, immediately lost interest. Which is kind of good, because I don't want to die. I haven't actually played PlayStation in a while, because I've been playing Terraria. I've been enjoying that new Terraria update. I got really upset though. I went AFK, and I got to hard mode, and like it was like my first day of like being in hard mode. Today, and then I went AFK, and then I fell asleep being AFK. So then a pirate invasion happened, and my entire forest village got destroyed. All was left was my nurse. But because I was AFK, I died a lot. So it legit turned my forest area into like a mini biome. Like a graveyard mini biome. So there was like a deep mist, there was pirates everywhere, and apparently somehow by themselves they took out more than 50%. That's by themselves, my NPCs took out more than 50%. Come on, Buster. Come on, Buster. Why would you purposely run yourself into that? You little turd! You little turd muffin! You absolute garbage player. Really, dude? You're gonna do this to me like that? Wow. Wow, buddy. Wow. Wow. Really? Come on. Wow. Wow. What? Come on. Wow. Wow. what? Wow. Wow. Dude. Freaking sat there and just took the 2 seconds to kill it. So dumb. Dude, that's why I hate the rocket launcher. So dumb. Dude, where the heck is like the true area? Not true area, the freaking. I realized, where the heck is the tabs update? That's gone. Like that's gone. Change my pickaxe. Yeah. Also, right control button's gone. I can't. It's just temporarily disabled. Bull crap. And it also says, or exclusive to another platform, which I bought this on this account, on this like thing. I don't ever play the PC version because it runs at like 2 frames a second on my thing. So I'm not sure why I can't use it, but I can't. I want to use a pickaxe. I think Giant's Claw sounds pretty cool right now. Oh, now they're green. They were red. Everything seems to be fine, other than the giant, disgusting, pulsating freaking wires. Okay. Were these wires here before? I feel like the top one wasn't there, but definitely that one on the side of my screen wasn't there. And definitely not, like, as many as there is now. Yeah, like, I think there used to be just that one red wire that goes across the top. But, like, is that Meowscles? But you see, like, there's more now. There's one that goes over the level counter. I mean, I think that would be a pretty bad error if, like, you know, something went over top of something like that. Yeah, those weren't there. Besides, like, maybe, like, one of them was there. But now there's, like, more, and it's pulsating, and it's gross. Ew. Ew. It has, like, this has Midas written all over it. Most likely because, you know, all the wires lead into Midas's room. Maybe. What is this? Okay, at first I thought that red meant something different because, like, I didn't know what it meant because it didn't have anything. Because it never been red. I felt like maybe because, like, it'd be cool if, like, instead of, like, like, they gave us, like, the shadow variants of the characters if you did, like, a special challenge or something for each one. That would be kind of cool. Wait, what was it that activated Peely over here? Okay, so exploding that calls over Peely, which is so, like, I'm not sure of where this takes place. I mean, like, obviously it takes place in, like, season 2, but, like, does it take off, like, right? Does it be like chapter 1 season 2 take place, or like if some of the stuff that happened? Wait, this is interesting. Okay, new theory, my theory. Okay, so what if everything that happened is like, well, because it says it's another dimension, right? So what if this is like season 11 for them, but the vault doesn't exist? Does that make sense? The vault doesn't exist. So like vault doesn't exist. That's why the rifts never happened. Well, no, why did the rifts happen? The rifts happened because there was a rocket, but there wasn't a movie set. In this universe, I guess like movie set wasn't made, so then the rocket wasn't made, which then means that. So if the rocket wasn't made, which then means the rift never happened, which then means the desert never happened, which most likely means is probably the reason why only the cube is here. Most likely the cube wasn't from the rift, and maybe it was from something else. Because the rift was created from the rocket, which the rocket then teleported all over the place from the visitor because he didn't know how to control it, and then boom, he got what he wanted, but you know, it caused a big crack in the sky, which then created the rift, which then wait, hold up. I gotta look at this. I gotta look it up real quick. I know I'm on my switch. Correction, the cube came from the rift. So then, how is the cube a thing? Where's the marking? The markings weren't there after a while. So, if the rift never happened, and there doesn't seem to be any signs of the rift, the giant freaking crack in the sky, there seems to be no side effects or signs of it in the game, because if you look around, there's nothing from freaking old-timies. You don't see any of that crap chilling. You don't see a Viking ship just chilling there hey, it's me, a Viking ship. No, that doesn't happen. That doesn't exist in this. There's nothing something old. Is there anything old? So the pirates probably also came from the rift, right? That makes sense. Does it make sense? I feel like the rifts have been forgotten in season 8, right? I'm trying to theorize here. So oh gosh, they probably sound crazed. But what if so the rift did happen because the rift made Kevin, right? That makes sense because that's where the lightning was coming from. But how is Kevin a thing then? Because there's no longer a rift, obviously. The rift, season 8 never happened. No, season 8. No, season 10 never happened though, because obviously there was no vault. There is a vault. Wait, yeah, there. What if Midas is singularity? You know the idiot who freaking drove the mech and broke open the vault to break the 0 point? What if this Midas is singularity? And he's evil. He's evil, obviously. It makes sense. He's about to blow up the entire freaking thing. What if he's using the 0 point to power What if he's using the 0 point to power up his rockets to blow up everyone? What if he creates the rifts? Oh, no. I guess all we have to do now is wait. I mean, all we can do now is wait till season 3, chapter 2, January 4th. I mean, I'm not gonna miss that event. I refuse to let myself miss this event because I'm genuinely I genuinely want to know what happened, because I'm trying to think of how is Kevin a thing if the rifts aren't there, because there isn't anything that shows the rifts are a thing. Maybe the rifts work different, but Kevin was still a thing. Wait, no. Duh! There was a whole chapter, a whole freaking section that I was missing. Kevin was a thing because he was the one that brought back the world. Duh! Duh! Cause Ray. Duh! Duh! Okay, so anyone who hasn't played Save the World yet or don't know the characters. So there's a character called Ray, and it's like a robot that kind of controls the vault. In the one place, you know, like, they're like super secret hidden like bunker, that really super secret or hidden, but it's a bunker, and you can't go inside it, and people are theorizing what it is, but it's the bunker from Save the World. So, what I remember, exactly what I remember, I don't know if I got it on stream, but this is what I remember. When the 0 point, like, exploded, things went down for 3 days, Ray said, something doesn't seem right, something's wrong. So then, like, you know, when you clicked on something, then the thing would come up. So then, Ray, after the 3 days, found Kevin. She said a giant purple cube, and made a deal with him that if we did rituals for him, he would then bring back the universe, whatever the hell this place is. He would bring back Fortnite, essentially. So what if he put himself into this new world that was perfect, that's still perfect, but he put himself in, and while he was bringing us back, he was then turned into a power source. That makes more sense. Or something. Maybe, like, in the game thing, because we came from, people from Chapter 1 came from, on a battle bus. It sounds crazy. It sounds absolutely crazy, because it just sounds like a nonsensical garbage. But, I have the loading screen. Where's the loading screen? I get it like all the time. I'm trying to find the loading screen. It's called The End, I'm pretty sure. It has a battle bus leaving. I have like billions of loading screens. Somewhere though, there's a loading screen. Where this is a thing. I swear that's a loading screen. Man, I never go in this menu. There it is. Last stop. The battle bus is leaving. Which also there's like a bit of like a... There is like a bit of like a weird thing that's happening here though. Seeing as that Cuddle Team Leader isn't on the battle bus in this picture, but then if you look at the video that goes along with last season, she's on that battle bus. No, it doesn't have to be exact, but essentially, yeah, we came on the battle bus, and then Jonesy jumped out, and then that was like the first game of Fortnite, essentially. So maybe during that time, they harnessed the power of Kevin and turned it into steam sticks. So, what if Kevin also brought back the 0 point and there's a vault? Because now I was thinking, there wasn't a vault, but what if there still is? The vault, it must be underneath of the Island, which is what the thing was called. Which is like where Agency is. It must be under Agency. And maybe that's what he's harnessing. Because it seems to be pretty similar, the light that is coming out, that is emitting from the silos. The first thing that took to my mind was, people were saying it's Kevin. But when I looked at it, it looks like the 0 point. What if he's using the 0 point? Which, last time somebody touched the 0 point, it didn't go too well. Like, I doubt that this season's gonna last long. I feel like some characters gonna do something stupid because they don't understand the 0 point, and it's gonna be rinse and repeat. But maybe not this time. Because who knows if Kevin's gonna let us slide? What if he doesn't let us slide this time? Maybe he's like pissed. Y'all, you turned me into a thing? I'm out. See ya. You guys can enjoy your broken garbage, gook, wherever, with your numbers. See ya. Bye. Like, he has all rights. He was the one that brought back everything, which also is a testament to his power. This is also a testament to his strength. Because if the cube, canonically, this is what I have heard from a voice line in the game, which I knew was a thing because it was their day one of freaking thing, and I sound crazy, and it was a thing, I sound crazy. But I know it was a thing, and you can deny it all you want. It was a thing, I heard it with my ears. I don't know if I caught it on stream yesterday. Not yesterday, I mean that day. It felt like yesterday, but it really wasn't. I don't know if I caught it on stream that day, but it was there. I heard it. It was a thing. It's also kind of like weird, because it seems like one of those things that people don't remember. Like, I feel like it's like that one thing that's important that people just don't remember that is a thing that was important. Like, I guess like not really important, but it's like a thing, like a voice line from a character that you don't really remember, and the internet doesn't remember either. It's like Save the World's kind of like a thing that no one talks about. But sometimes it might actually have information about what the hell is happening. Because if you think about it, this is the only mode that has voice lines. Voice lines is a thing that Battle Royale lacks, because all it is just shoot each other until they die. The only other voice lines we hear is the mess of whatever. You hear like from the henchmen, and like I got like and like or whatever from like the bosses. That's all you actually hear. But what if there is something in Save the World that we just haven't checked out because no one plays it? No one really plays Save the World anymore. I mean, like, it's kind of like that mode that no one really cares about. I mean, I like it. It's a nice mode, but I don't play it a lot because, you know, I find it more fun to play Battle Royale because, like, this game's only really fun with friends. We can talk about, like, I think that was, like, the intent, is that it's only fun with friends. Seeing as that they talked about that a lot in the trailers. I went back during that 3 days. I went back during those couple days, and I really like look back. I only have like 2 hours left. I got left before the freaking thing resets. But yeah, definitely, I'll make an update definitely about what if anything happens. Between then, I'll be looking at, 2 things then. Oh, but this is very interesting. Because now I didn't think about that, because perhaps the vault is a thing in this universe also. So, if the vault is a thing, and Midas is using it to make rockets. Wait, rockets? You don't. What if he's making? What if he accidentally freaking shoots the giant rocket? Like the rockets that only have caused bad. Like the rockets from season 4 or the Rift event. What if he accidentally makes those using the thing? Maybe this is not going to be good. And guided missiles seem like they're gonna come back, seeing as that like the missile from like the guided missile, like the projectile, seems to be coming out. I mean, it seems to be like the thing that like you actually control. It seems to be being created. Like TNT is like building one. Poor boy. Okay, I'm fine with it coming back. Only creative. Actually, I don't really care. I mean, they nerfed it, right? Like if they just gave the stats that the one that like, ooh, the I can't talk. The freaking ooh. Ooh, this is nice looking. Very nice looking. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, can I fall down here? Yes. Getting sidetracked. No sidetracking. This is like my world where I practice my build. So I'm gonna go here real quick because I want to look at some things here. Okay. This world's a mess. Wait, what? Why is everything messed up here? Hold on. Make it daytime. What? Why is the meteor on my island? Excuse me, this is my island. Anyway, oh good, this is here. Yeah, this thing. What if he accidentally makes this thing a thing again? This is not a good thing. Also, is this just one piece? Wait, what the heck was that noise? Whatever. But like, okay, first of all, it's Kevin Island and all this garbage. Yeah, this is just like the worldwide practice I built. I don't remember what all this crap is here. Or like even a port and a fortress. I'm not sure why any of this stuff is here. This is just where I freaking learned how to build 90s or whatever the heck they call them. Just like this like really annoying thing that I seem to only do when I'm building now. I overbuild so much, and it's honestly my downfall how much I overbuild. I really should be focused. Alright. So what if this actually becomes a thing again? What if the freaking ginormous rocket comes a thing? What if the freaking meteor comes back? What if? A lot of what ifs. What if Kevin comes back? This is things that I'm scared for. Because obviously so far they haven't really brought back anything yet that seems like it would be annoying if they brought it back. This season, say like Pee-wee or something like that, I could honestly go with that. I knew Pee-wee is gonna be like. I mean, I don't know why they still think Peely is like a thing that people find funny. I guess if they're trying to appeal to a new audience, it makes sense. It wouldn't make sense to appeal to a new audience with a character they've never freaking seen before. Well, like, I'm just thinking, like, this is like something that happened bad, and if he's using the 0 point, I just don't want this to be a reality, like freaking just seeing this thing. Wait. I just don't want this freaking thing to come back and like freaking flying through the sky creating rifts again. I don't want another season 10. Please, FAQ. Like, jeez. That would be horrible. Also, this is really cool looking. I really like the rocket. I didn't really get to see the rocket back when it was like the first thing that came around. I don't know why you would make the same rocket again. Like, he should have just made a different rocket using the same technology, so like, you know, he knew how to fly it. Whatever. Maybe this is the only rocket he knew how to make. Doesn't matter though. I don't want that thing flying around the world yet. Well, like, season 3 was the meteor, right? So like, I guess the meteor is being replaced with missiles. Right? Wait, no. That was at the end of season 3. What happened at the end of season 2? Was it the meteor? And then season... No. Wait. And there hasn't been an event. Sorry, my bullet end's just kind of doing something while I'm talking. So, there hasn't been an event yet. And people are calling this event the Doomsday event. And it sounds like it's going to be Midas. Midas is definitely going to be blowing some crap up. Okay. What? Oh gosh, you can see my head. Why would they change the cannon? Why is the cannon different? It's making new sounds. Why are you making new sounds, cannon? They didn't change. Ooh, definitely sounds more beefier than it was before. I don't know, why do I feel like stuff sounds different? I'm like so down here. Like daytime, not like night. Okay. Also, I hate how much the freaking meteor takes up. Also, come on. Also, this would be really cool to have this in that party royale. The freaking driftboards. What the heck? For some reason, it sounds like underwater. Yeah, there's some stuff that I feel like they could bring back. Not this though, I'm just, you know, writing it because I'm not. Yeah, they definitely should bring back ATKs. I think ATKs would be a cool thing for them to bring back, because, you know, like, it's not that powerful. It just would be nice. Yeah, because the helicopters are kind of broken, in my opinion. I don't know, they're kind of annoying. Sometimes they can be really okay, and then other times they're like, come the frick on, dude. Because it's like, sometimes you're like, they're not that bad, and then like, the next moment, they're freaking ramming into your build, knocking off all your health, and then the dude comes out with a freaking shotgun. And then just starts blasting you when you're like 5 HP. That's totally fair. In a battle royale. I mean, as much as he has to do is just walk into you and kill you. I mean, like, come on. I mean, do you see what they did to this thing that I'm writing here? They freaking... Some people will stop using it after actually what they did to it. They freaking took away its ability to do damage. I mean, it makes sense, and I'm lucky I didn't play during then. I wasn't playing yet. I couldn't play for reasons. And yeah, and this thing could do damage. By the time I came back though, it could no longer do damage, which was nice. I had a lot of catch up to do actually. I remember I just spent money to catch up on all the levels I missed. I could have spent all that time playing Fortnite, but I couldn't for a reason. Man, Season X kind of sucked, though. I'm gonna be kind of honest. I mean, like, it kind of sucked in, like, what they kind of did to the game. Because it brought, like, some of the most annoying garbage. Like, I'm not saying, like, as a season, like, story-wise, it was bad. No, the story was kind of rich, but, you know, like, besides, like, when it came to stuff they did wrong, they did a lot of stuff wrong that season. That season was when they did everything. Like, under the sun, they did, like, everything that was bad. Like, I feel like somebody just kind of came in the room and was just like, okay, so, like, we're doing dimensions, right? What if we had another dimension version of the drum gun? Welcome, Drum Shotgun. You were in the game for about 3 days. What if we had a thing where a thing came out of the sky and killed people? Hey, Drunk Drift, how you doing? Oh, there's the car. A thing that you throw that creates a bubble that's like the reverse of what's current of the storm. Airstrike. Why? Why were these a thing in a battle royale game? Okay, I understand this thing. Storm flip, I like this storm flip idea. Besides this part. This part was ridiculous. I hated this part. The other part though is actually kind of cool. What it could do is that if the storm was like right here, right? You could throw this down and it would create a safe place for you and like everybody else. Which is actually really cool. So like it basically created a giant bubble in the storm. So like if you're running, right? And like let's say storm was like this wall. You're running and then like you're about to get there but you realize you're a bit too low. Boom! You just throw that down. And you wait a second and then it just kind of you kind of throw it at your feet and then it kind of like the whole thing like expands out. The only thing I could probably see is I'm pretty sure like it did create some problems. So bubble shields were a thing. I don't really remember how bad they were in a game, seeing as I didn't get them a lot and didn't see them a lot because they're kind of useless. But why? All I have to ask is, this makes 0 sense. Why? You're just creating a wall you can walk through. I guess sometimes it's good, like if you're in really close quarters combat and you're like being all swing, you're building all around the guy, and you're like, yeah, you're like, ooh. You like lasering the guy from the side, and you just come up here and the guy. And it's like an okay thing, like if you're trying to like not get third-partied. Which is kind of like, I think that's what I said, but like, why? Like, how often does third partying happen from a distance? Normally, like, when I third party, if I do third party, like, Also, there's some things that I wish weren't also a thing with these, like this garbage. Bruh. Did anyone not see this as a potential problem? No, like, no, this is fine. Oh yeah, and you can apply these during while you're on it. So you can just apply like 50 of these just chilling here. And people, if they wanted to kill you, they were forced to get up close. And you could just carry it around like a shotgun. Boom, you're set to go. Like someone would come in and they're like, oh, I'm gonna get you, and they're like, bah, 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 and then you're like on top of them. And the dude's dead. I mean, it was a good strat. Like, I guess you could probably do the same thing. I wonder what the cannon would do. Like, can you use a cannon? You can. So, like, what if I... Oh, whoa! I went right through that. This thing is weird. I liked this. I didn't see anything wrong with it, but I don't know. Epic Games did. I just saw it as a better shopping cart. I thought it was cool just to kind of like stop by a place, lunch yourself out, then dip. I didn't really carry it around much. Oh yeah, bottle rockets apparently a thing. I don't know. People got mad at these. They were annoying, I guess. I don't remember them. I probably raged a lot about this. I could see potentially that takes no skill. Me out here using a freaking like the most zero skill loadout ever. Pretty sure I complained about no skill. These are cool. I like these things. I don't know why these were removed. I liked them. They were totally useless though. Like sometimes they were totally useless. It was like sometimes like you got a really set base if you put it in the right spot, and then other times you're just like you might as well be like doing something else. You might as well make your own base though. Like if you're too lazy to use the mats. But then there was this sucker right here. Nice thing. This yeah, I like the old one, but you know better. So like. Yeah, I like this one. This one also is like better structurally because you know you actually have like something to hold you up more than just like 4 walls. Oh, this thing was so cool though. I saw some things like people were like jumping off of things, like about to die, and they threw one down. They saved like their entire team. That never happened. Maybe this thing was removed because they removed bounce pads. Which, again, I don't know why they were removed, seeing as that I think they were fine. I mean, like, I don't know why some of these stuff was removed from the game, like shopping cart. They were useless, but fun. These were really useful. I mean, like, these were really, really useful. These were really useful. These were really useful. These were unbalanced, I guess. These were useful. Like, all of these vehicles were fine. I mean, like, not this though. This thing can die. This thing can burn. I hate this thing with a burning passion. This thing is garbage. But like, I mean, like, I don't know why they would remove launch pads. Chillers were useless. Bouncers though, I don't get why they removed these. I don't see it. Like, was it underusing? Like, I don't remove this. I don't know. I don't. People are like, no, I can't play this game back. This thing was. These things. I don't think anyone actually knew this was a thing. I think some people went the entire season without season 9 without even knowing that that was a thing. These things also were in the game very briefly, and thank God these things were gone. These were annoying. Cause like, I guess like. Any of the traps, normal traps are bad. Like, I don't like, sometimes they're fun. I guess like the spike trap's fun because like sometimes you can avoid it, but this thing was annoying. Like, I guess like one of the strats you could do is like during, like you could pretend to make a fake build fight and then, like someone could walk by and that would activate it. This would activate it because it had like 2 things. These things, I don't remember these things either. These are just dumb. Like, the idea sounds bad. I don't know why you would put this in the game if the idea even sounded bad. Also, this was a thing, very briefly, it was in some, like, place called, like, Wishing Stars or whatever. Season X was weird. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Force habit. Where when I press square, for some reason, whenever I press square or something, I always accidentally like press like when I press like a certain button. There's a certain button I press, and whenever I press it, and a menu comes up, my brain is like when I delete a weapon from my inventory, so in creative mode, my brain switches to like Minecraft. I think because like square is like the delete button. I don't know, but yeah. But I was just like went from I don't want this to be in the game to why was this stuff removed or in the game in the first place? Anyway, yeah, some of this doesn't make sense, and I'm hoping. Oh gosh, is this trying to foreshadow? Is this foreshadowing the 0.0 death? Man, this made me angry because my school did me 3 days off. 3 days off. 3-day weekend. And those 3 days were specifically the days that Epic Games was like, we're not gonna have Fortnite up that day. That was really sad. I got really angry too that they brought it back to the next day. That made me angry. I'm pretty sure it was like over a weekend. Maybe it was not an idea, but definitely brought more people into the game. I'm pretty sure some people who didn't even like play Fortnite or played Fortnite and quit came back. A lot of people came back after that. They were like, "What? Fortnite died?" They probably reinstalled the game, opened it up, was like, "Oh, guess Fortnite died," and then like they came back to the first season and they're like, either found out how much they forgot how they liked the game or how much they hated the game, and either bought or didn't buy that pass, or just got installed it immediately. Also, I'm not sure about these characters from this season. Whatever. I'm gonna nitpick everything. There is giant, gross, red tentacle wires now that are pulsating and gross. I think it's the 0 point because, I mean, the last time they hooked up a wire to something and used it for power, it was the 0 point. I mean, like, when was the last time there was a giant freaking wire? Season 9. What was the vault was powering it. Then it makes no sense. That's a stretch, but I don't know. I think the vault's underneath Island, or the agency is what it's now called. I think the agency is not going to be there anymore, because I'm pretty sure that the main like island is going to be changing every single time there's a new season, which I guess is nice. So we know at least there's going to be one change to the area. I mean, the changes have been pretty different. Like, we've been getting consistently something new every season. I don't think we have to be scared for next season for what's gonna come. So yeah, I think we'll be fine for next season. I think we have high hopes because at least there's going to be at least one new POI. Please, I hope there's like a lot of new stuff though, because like. I feel like right now the game's getting kind of stale with like just the same weapons, same things. They need to add something new. And I mean, we already know that the next new thing is gonna come out next month. And I think that's a pretty nicely timed event, because like by the time this event's gonna come out, like it's like right at like the start of summer, right when a lot of people are gonna be coming out of school and stuff. So like, I think I have high hopes for next season, because like, what if it is the 0 point? What if the 0 point just does its crap again? Let us all collectively hope the 0 point does not blow up the universe for another season. Let us please hope. Because, oh boy, I don't think we need another that to happen for a good while. But the thing is that there's no way they're gonna rehash the 0 point, right? I mean, we're like 2 seasons in. We have quite a while. I think we have like 3 to like we have like 3 to 5 seasons left. I mean, like 3 to 7 seasons left. I mean, like, would they expect everyone to forget 0 point? They might pretend to. Oh yes, and I like how they talked about the anomalies happening. That was really funny. Let's just hope that nothing bad happens. Ooh, I wonder if this game's gonna be on PS5. Man, I hope it isn't. They don't like remove all of your crap. That'd be so annoying. It's just like, new system, we're gonna reset all your data. Hi. I've been talking for way too long. We're talking for a solid hour, and it's gonna hurt me to talk now. Alright. But, bye.